Hello everyone, I'm Pooja Srivastav from Jagran Public School, Lucknow. Today in this video we will discuss about the Bhakti movement in South India and North India, Kabir Das and Sikhism. Let's start with the Bhakti movement in South India. The Bhakti movement began in South India during the 7th century in the Vishnu and Shiva temples of Tirupati and Kanchi respectively. It began by the Alvar and Nainar saint. Alvar were the followers of Lord Vishnu and they were also known as Vaishnavas. Nainar were the followers of Lord Shiva and they were also known as Shaivas. The saint promoted caste equality. They preached the equality of men and women. All these helped to reduce social evils. They composed hymns and hagiographies. Devaram and Divya Prabandhanam are the collection of Naina and Alvar saints' hymns respectively. Tiruvasangam is an excellent collection of hymns composed by Manikava Sagar, a Nainar saint. The hymns tell us that the saint came from various castes. These were Brahmins and non-Brahmins, including Shudras and untouchables. Let's talk about Shankaracharya. He was a saint of South India during the 8th century. He founded the Advaita philosophy, which means the understanding and uniting with the universal soul called Brahma through the attainment of knowledge. He set up the mutt at Badrinath, Puri, Dwarka and Sringeri. Later on, these mutts were grew into important pilgrimage centers. Rama Anuja. He belongs to the 12th century and stress on the devotion through love. He founded the Vishisht Advaita philosophy, which means hold that the soul retains its identity even after uniting with Brahma. He preached social equality and condemned the caste-based restrictions on entering temples. Nagpantis, they practiced Nirgun Bhakti. The preachers were mostly low-caste professionals like tanners, washermen, cobblers, and fishermen. They stress on meditation and on mental and physical discipline through yoga. They were also called the Siddhas, which means those who have attained complete awareness or knowledge. Veera Shaivas. The Lingyat or Veerashaiva movement began in Karnataka. It gained strength in the 12th century with Basava as one of the leaders. They condemned the caste system and meaningless rituals. They do not discriminate against women. For example, Akka Mahadevi, the daughter of a prosperous merchant, was a renowned saint and writer. Saint of Maharashtra. The Vaishnav saint of Maharashtra called Varakaris. They worship Lord Vishnu as Vitthal. Janeshwar, Namdev, Tukaram and Eknath were very popularized worshippers of Vitthal. They were family men and did not give up worldly life. They rejected rituals. They composed devotional poems called Abhang in Marathi language. For example, Janeshwar wrote Janeshwari, a Marathi commentary on the Bhagavad Gita. Bhakti movement in North India. Mirabai. She was the wife of Crown Prince of Mewar and ardent devotee of Lord Krishna. She was a disciple of Ravidas, a saint belonged to a caste considered untouchables. She got famous because of her devotional song called Bhajan. Vallabhachari and Surdas. He belonged to Telugu Brahmin family. He built a temple for Lord Krishna on Govardhan Hills near Mathura. The blind poet and musician Surdas was associated with the Krishna temples of Agra and Mathura. He composed devotional work Sursagar. Ramanand and Shankaradev. He spread the message of devotion to Lord Rama. He was also influenced by Ramcharitmanas, which was written by Tulsidas. Ramcharitmanas is one of the most respected literary work on Lord Rama's life. Shankaradeva was a saint from Assam. He was an ardent devotee of Lord Vishnu and his incarnation Krishna. He spread the message of Bhakti in Assamese language through song and a form of dance drama. He established Namgar, where people gathered for religious discussion, collective prayers, and other social functions. Kabir Das. Kabir was brought up by a Muslim weaver after being abandoned by his mother in Varanasi. He was a disciple of Ramananda of Varanasi. Kabir's teaching. He had followers from all sections of the society and from the Hindus and the Muslims. Hence, his followers called Kabirpanthi. He believed that God is one and formless. He condemned discrimination on the basis of religion, caste, and wealth. He also rejected meaningless rituals. He conveyed simple messages through different types of poems including dohas, Vishnupad, and Saki. He composed in Bhojpuri language and mixed with newly evolved language called Urdu. Some of his texts were included in Adi Granth, which is the holy book of the Sikh. The Kabir Granthavali and the Bijak also contain collection of Kabir's verses. Now we are going to discuss about Sikhism. During the 15th century, the teaching of the Saint Guru Nanak Dev became very popular among the people of Punjab. Hence, his teaching formed the basis of Sikhism. He was born in 1469 in Talwandi near Lahore. He visited many holy places and finally settled in Kartarpur near Lahore. He is regarded by the Sikhs as their first Guru. His teachings are collected in the Guru Granth Sahib, which is the holy book of the Sikhs. He died in 1539 AD. Guru Nanak Dev's teaching. He rejected caste discrimination, idol worship, and meaningless rituals. He stressed on the purity of character and conduct, and the need of a guru for guidance. He also allowed women to join the order. He preached that God is without form and his will is expressed through the Guru's word. He advised his followers to practice Nam Japan for peace and ultimate salvation. He also advised to help others. His teachings were spread through the group singing of hymns or kirtan. The devotees gathered in building called dharmshalas. Dharmshalas usually had a community kitchen known as langar where people from all sections of society could eat together. Later on, these dharmshalas developed into gurudwaras. Thank you.